Hello everybody, today we're back. We're taking a look at my original shrimp tank here. Now this tank is very special to me because, like I said, this is the first tank that I ever tried to keep shrimp in. It started off as a little tank on my desk. I bought it in addition to my big 40-gallon tank. And you could say this was the start of my multi-tank syndrome. So it's gone through a few different iterations. I mean, when I first set this tank up, I had so much hardscape. So this is a 5-gallon tank. I maybe had 3 gallons of water in here. I had like 2 gallons worth of rock and wood in here, and it looked really cool. And then as I tried to maintain it, I realized just how absolutely awful it was. I'll look and see if I have any pictures, but originally it didn't have any kind of filtration in it at all. As you see now, I have a little bubble filter in the corner there, and I think that's helped quite a bit. But I had them in stagnant water. There was a lot of rock. There was a lot of dead space behind the rock where detritus could collect, and I just didn't have that much luck with that tank. It's not until I started kind of messing around with other tanks and different setups that I started to have success. So this tank stayed on my desk for a while, and then I moved it into the living room eventually as I changed my office around and tried to focus more on YouTube. And since then, this tank has kind of fallen by the wayside. I've tried some things to freshen it up a little bit. I got this piece of wood here from Carla, and I do really love this wood, but I've had issues with it. I've noticed a lot of hair algae growth with this. I don't know if it's because of the tank and the setup or the piece of wood, but you know, this tank has had problems. So part of it is I have a very strong light, a lot of aqua soil in such a small volume of water. I think that adds to the algae in here. I just can't seem to get it under control. I've cut back on the lights. I've rinsed out the rocks. You know, it's a give and take. So I've decided, now that I have this awesome new 30-gallon saltwater fish tank, I broke down my other 13.5-gallon saltwater tank, and I'm going to use that as my brand new shrimp tank. So there's going to be more to come with that soon. You'll see a video coming up shortly here with me showing that off in the build process. But yeah, this is the last time you're going to see this tank. I'm going to break it down. Maybe at some point I'll use it as a quarantine tank. I don't really have any plans right now for putting fish in there or anything, but yeah, kind of sad. It's a nice little good 5-gallon tank. It's the first tank that I ever painted the background on. You see the black background that's painted on. It's a nice clean look, but I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I wish I had something with a little bit more visual oomph, you know. It's kind of boring. It's flat. So I don't know, as I try new scapes, I want to try new things, which you'll see in my new upcoming shrimp tank. But part of the reason I wanted to get this video out first before I showed off the next tank is I want to use some pieces from this tank in the new scape. So you'll see like my little plant there on the side. I'm going to take that out, move that to the new tank, and I'm going to harvest some of this Balasinaria and the dwarf hairgrass and move that over. And I want to take the light. So excuse the dust up there, but I figured why even bother cleaning it and breaking it down. So yeah, a lot of this is getting moved over to the new tank. I can't wait. I'm very excited. I think this is going to be cool. I just want to give that other tank a lot of time for algae to grow and develop and the plants to settle in. I want to try and just get rid of all the snails that I can and just let everything settle in nicely. So yeah, this tank was fun. I had some success with it. I've had some failures with it. I do like the small size of it, and it has potential. If I do another tank this size again in the future, maybe I'll do less aqua soil. I think that might be key. But yeah, sad day. Another tank is getting broken down. I promise you I'll be done messing around with the tanks soon enough. It's just that I've had a lot of things set in motion lately that I needed to act on, so I can't have all these tanks set up. So I need to break some down and move things around and switch things up. So it'll be better once I'm done. It'll be in a better area too, where I can actually see these guys and watch them. Until next time, I'll see you later.